What is going on, everybody? Something came in the mail today. PDM Percival. This fragrance is really cool for me because I was born in 1989. I was born in 1989. So when I was growing up, like early 2000s, I was in like late middle school, early high school. That was kind of like the peak, mall fragrance era. Back when this is kind of my first fragrance that I ever had. American Eagle Real, which is now sadly discontinued. I still love this stuff to this day. It's mall fragrance, like personified, but I still love this stuff. I have another bottle of this somewhere, but I can't find it. So I've got maybe like a little bit more than a third of this bottle left, and I'm just kind of holding on to it for nostalgia's sake. But if I could like easily get this, I would still wear it. I love it. But kind of like the all grown up version of those mall fragrances, Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce, I believe, is what this is kind of like. I can't say duping because it's like a better version of it, but this is like Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce, all grown up, better performance, better blended. Mont Blanc Legend actually is kind of like in this, it's the same DNA. I just love the DNA. Mont Blanc Legend is a dupe of Fierce. I love that. I actually was thinking about just getting that instead of spending the extra money on this, but I actually found a really good price on this. This is a 6.7 ounce, which I believe retails for $545. I found it on a website, E-Discount Fragrances, I think it was called, for $289.99. For a 6.7 ounce. I think they're 4.2 ounces, which is like the normal size bottle. I think that was probably somewhere around like 200, maybe like on discounters, I've seen them for like 190 to like 220 usually for the 4.2s. But I decided to just go ahead and get the 6.7 on this because probably going to end up wearing this pretty regularly. I think it might become my signature scent. So I figured let's get the big bottle since we got it for a good price. Yeah, and that's what we ended up doing. So let's pop this little sucker open. By the way, my nose itches. I swear I'm not pulling like a Jeremy fragrance right now. Ooh, cap came off. Come on now, come on. Where's the quality? Glad that could have been bad. All right, so out of the box. Okay, cool. That lid doesn't want to go on right. Did they get me? Did they get me on this one? Is this some kind of scam here? No, I already checked the batch code that was on the box, and it said it was legit. So we'll see. But the lettering on here is kind of worn down. Maybe because these are like, I don't know if they're like handmade or something like that. Maybe they have some variants. But my Greenlee bottle, the letters are a lot more raised on it. But anyway, really cool looking bottle. It's unlike Greenlee. This is like a kind of like a flat, like a, not a pastel, but like a chalky kind of, vibe to it. Whereas Greenlee is like the see-through green. So yeah, that's really cool. I had a sample of this. I've never actually held the real bottle before. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Nice and sturdy feeling. Except for the cap that just likes to pop right off. That's going to be a problem. I'm going to end up dropping this thing. But yeah, anyway, I'm super excited about this. It's fragrance from my time, a mall fragrance era, all grown up. This fragrance to me is really what I thought Bleu de Chanel should be before I got into fragrances. Like before I got into fragrances, I had heard about Bleu de Chanel. It's like super versatile. Everybody likes it. Blue fragrance, gotta have in your collection. Before I had ever smelled Bleu de Chanel, I thought this is what it was gonna smell like. Because Bleu de Chanel, it is a good fragrance, but to me, it's just very forgettable. And I know it's sacrilege to not have Bleu de Chanel of some, variant in my collection, but I don't think that I ever will, just because I think that it's just such a forgettable fragrance that it's not worth spending my money on, especially since you can't really find it at discounters. If I found one on like Mercari or something like that, I might buy it just to have it if I could find a super good deal on it. But this is what I think Bleu de Chanel should have smelled like, because this, while it's a super versatile, safe, and blue fragrance, it also has like a very seductive quality to it. Let's see. Let's make sure. Make sure I'm not fibbing. Yeah, that's so good. I mean, it's cliche to say it, but it really is like blue shower gel, but done highest of end. It's like the highest end blue shower gel. Yeah, that's super good. And it's got that sharp smell to it, where like Bleu de Chanel, again, you know I like using the sharp and flat type of thing, sharp and dull. Bleu de Chanel is like a duller fragrance to me. The sharper fragrances to me, they just grab my attention. And I feel like that they probably do that with other people as well. This is something, if you have this on, I feel like when you walk by somebody, they're going to be like, damn, that guy smells good. And it's going to like, kind of like, almost like the sharpness kind of turns the head a little bit. Whereas the flatter smells like Bleu de Chanel, I feel like they're more forgettable. They're just easier to walk by. But this is just like, it like punches you in the face without being, like I said, this is super versatile. You know, it's a daily driver for sure. It like punches you in the face softly, just enough to get your attention, and turn that head around while it punches you in the face. But it's so good. I think this is going to be my signature scent. This is going to be my new signature scent. I just got Greenlee the other day, which I thought that was going to be like my signature scent. I do really love Greenlee. I would say that this is better because of the versatility. I think I like Greenlee better because it's like a little bit more deeper of a fragrance. It starts out super fresh and bright and, you know, green apple, but then the dry down is like very earthy. So I feel like it's not going to work in as many places as this, because this can work anywhere. That's like that sharp seductiveness of this, I feel like translates into cooler weather, even though it's a blue fragrance. But Greenlee, to me, it has that earthy dry down and doesn't work in really high heat. I feel like Greenlee is also a very versatile fragrance, but it doesn't work as good in high heat to me because of that really earthy dry down. I think this works a lot better. I think this will work anywhere. My life is pretty boring. My daily routine, I'm a photographer and videographer, mainly do photography, but transitioning into video. So like I edit, I'm here by myself. So like I'm not worried about wearing fragrances unless it's just for me, for myself to smell. But my daily routine pretty much consists of going to the gym and going out and doing like errands, like going to the store, you know, that kind of, dropping this off, taking the kids to the doctor, da 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 da. So yeah, I think this is a much better fragrance for that. The best fragrance for that, I think. The only thing I can say about this as a daily driver is it might be just a hair too good for a daily. You know what I mean? Like, man, that's good. It's like it gets better as it goes too. Usually, I really like the openings of things and dry downs. I'm just kind of like meh, but this is like getting better as it goes. It's pretty linear, but it's like opening up into like just more a sophisticated smell as it goes. And that's what I mean by saying that, like, that's the only thing I could say against this as a daily driver is just that it's almost like too like special occasion smelling a little bit, even though it's like blue shower gel. It's like really luxurious blue shower gel. Like if you were going to a daytime business meeting with a bunch of big wigs in like a tropical location, like the meeting place is outside near the water, but it's like marble floors. Ooh, speaking of marble, yeah, that's what this is to me. So it's like a daily, like a luxurious daily. That's the best way I can describe it. I'm gonna keep rambling if I keep talking. So yeah, this is probably gonna be my new signature scent. I love it. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. See you later.